My identity has always been a place of solace for me. It was something that I could box up and place a bow on. And when someone would ask me, "Who are you? What do you do?" I could take that box out and hand it over to them. And within that box, they would find a few words that would define my existence, my name, and my job. Just last year, I would have been able to say, "Hi, my name is Hetal, and I'm a biomedical engineer." Short, sweet, to the point, and everyone would understand perfectly what that meant. Everyone prepares these little boxes when they meet someone new. It's like an elevator pitch to sell who they are, and it always comes down to a job. What is it about a job that creates that first impression? Why do we need to prove ourselves within the first few seconds of meeting someone? When someone asks me what I do or who I am now, I start to panic. I can't just say, "Hi, I'm Hetal," and it feels incomplete. This concept of identity has been drilled into our brains since we were little kids. What will you be? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? As if it can only be one thing. And in the South Asian community, it seems even more exemplified. It's as if the right answers bring the promise of status, the promise of prestige, and pride to a family or a community that you're from. How dare you say anything other than doctor, lawyer, or engineer? And this identity was chosen for me even before I stepped foot in college. It was almost predestined. And when we begin college, we are asked to declare a major. And that major will, in essence, define your entire existence, the rest of your life. And gosh, that is so much pressure. I haven't figured it all out yet, but here's what I've learned. That little box that we fit our identity in is entirely suffocating. It feels like our souls are wrung out, and all that is left is our physical, materialistic body, our vessel. In other words, what people see, what people expect and want to see. And it boils down to how you make money. We have defined it to be what we are worth. And often when we think about what something is worth, we think of dollar signs. We think of net worth. And it creates this toxic framework of mind where nothing else matters. Everything else is minor. Our spiritual, emotional, and physical sides become minor parts of our existence. I was having a conversation the other day, and I was expressing the fact that I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life at age 30. That what I studied and what I worked for the past 12 years did not bring me joy. And the question of what I wanted to be when I grow up was still in question. Quitting my job opened up space to begin exploring things that I knew I loved doing when I was a child, and things that I had never thought about until today. And it pains me to feel like I have to choose just one thing, to just be one thing. Do I have to be just one thing? Or is that society's way of confining us, of suffocating us? Most of us are multidimensional and multi-talented beings with endless interests. We are artists, poets, engineers, writers, athletes, and so much more. We are emotional and spiritual beings that feel when the world is hurting and when the world is celebrating. We are part of a family, whether we're related by blood or friendship. So what if we removed that quote-unquote major in our life? What if we lived by embracing all of our minors? Because the minors are what truly give us joy. Do you really have to have one thing to define you? One job, one career? What if you spent all of your time on every one of your side hustles, where they wouldn't have to be pushed to the side anymore? It's just a thought. Think about it. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.